Okay, so this is the Yates rope canvas guard. Or Yates canvas rope guard. Now, first rope guard I've ever owned after 20 years of climbing. I've always used rubber mats, towels, whatever. And until very recently, last year I had a rope on a regular climbing spot, slip into a little sharp point and get nipped. And I did have a foam mat under it. It wasn't the one I normally take, and it just ate straight through the foam into the cord. So I did some extensive research into rope guards, and there's so many that you can't get in Australia. And I want something that's heavy duty, and there were some that I really would have looked at getting, and they were quite pricey, but there wasn't enough information on them. So when I looked at the overall one, after, you know, it took me like a week to actually buy one before I decided I'm buying one. And this one was quite pricey, but what made me buy it overall was the length. And it had a selling point of being double canvas. Now, I'm impressed by the thickness of it. I'm still not sold on any of these that I think can, like, if a sharp rock points into there, and it can still put pressure through into the rope, and it won't cut the rope, but it will damage the core of the rope, and it causes like a swell in the rope. That's what I'm more concerned about. Now, when it says sold itself as double canvas, I can't see this being double canvas unless there are two thinner pieces. Normally you can spread canvas and you can feel the two joining if there's two layers. Now the only way I can see there's generally two, because I think there's only one, is if you're going to have two, you're actually going to have four, because it's folded over here and folded over here, is if I flip it over and it goes over the ledge like that, then it's, well, more than 4 times canvas. So that way though, to me it's only one layer of canvas. So I think there might be a bit of false advertising there, unless I can't see that there is 2 layers of canvas in there. So either way, I brought this one, like I say, it did have the best selling point, and it was the longest one, and I want one that's long, because some of the edges that I go over, you know, you need 3 like rope protectors really. There's like another point down further, another point. So on an overhang, that should be good enough, even with a mat, or just flip it over. I don't know if they can be used like that, but I'm going to try it anyway, since it's my first one. I noticed that the rope tying points are up here. So whether that holds the rope up like that to stop it from slipping or like that doesn't really matter. But yeah, I will go that way for the protection, but it is very heavy duty Velcro. And the reason I made a video on this is because they're so hard to buy if you're not familiar with them. And yes, I know about the Petzl ones and the wraparound silicone rubbery type ones and all that, but I want something that's thick and long, and this would help if it had like the Petzl ones that clip onto the rope, but I'll give it a try and see how it goes on both sides. And yeah, this is basically all it came with. Was this 36 inches it is? See, made with 2 layers of heavy duty canvas. Well, I can't see that being 2 layers. And then it's obviously got one of those big Petzl multilingual information sheets. So I paid in Australia for $98.60, which is pretty good, because they were going up to like $130. So we'll see how that goes, and that's what I decided to get after some mass research into buying these. We're limited in Australia, and also with price and stock availability too. So yeah, Sorry, it didn't come with that. That's actually Petzl. That was with that carabiner. So that's all it came with. So we'll see how that goes.